As we observe the 75th year of our republic, or even the 76th year as some calculations say, my thoughts go to the people who are on the other side of the republic, the unseen, unheard, unsung people who live away, out of sight, and perhaps out of mind in various villages and even cities of our country. Emblematic of these people whom we wish not to be seen were the green screens that were put up all over Delhi. About a year ago, I think, when the G20 meeting took place and foreign presidents or prime ministers arrived. The screens, the green screens, very tall, were put up all over Delhi so that these foreign dignitaries would not have to see these unfortunate people of this country. Statistics are hard to come by because the whole statistical exercise is an exercise in percentages and mathematical and arithmetical jugglery. So, to get an idea of the people involved and the social indignities and suffering that they are subjected to by the circumstances in which they are placed, I had to do what could be called a back of the envelope calculation. And it is possible that, since I am no expert, the numbers might be going a bit wrong. Therefore, my fellow citizens have the liberty to discount any percentage you wish. 20%, 30%, 40%, be what it may, but it still will produce a number that would be far in excess of the population of Pakistan, far in excess of the population of Bangladesh, the whole population. I refer to the comparison of the number of people who suffer in India compared to the population of Bangladesh, of Pakistan, and of Russia. In the case of Russia, by any calculation, these people who are poor and deprived will be double the population of Russia, and equal, almost equal in my calculation, to the population of the United States of America. This is my calculation, because we have a total population of 140 crores, and I have to compute who among them are the people who suffer social indignities. and the loss of human dignity every single day of their lives. This is my story. My calculation is that 24 crores of our people suffer from poverty. Poverty, Gandhiji described as the greatest violence. Other UN reports speak of poverty as the great dehumanizer, the great oppressor of history. Far oppressive than colonial regimes, the great oppressor, poverty. The Global Hunger Index ranks our country, India, as 105 in a ranking of 128 countries. We are just about at the bottom of the list. Take the slum dwellers. It has been admitted in official figures they constitute 7 crore strength. They come out from their slums in hundreds and hundreds of them in all our cities. They are the people who clean up the kitchens, who clean up the vessels, who clean up the homes of all the city dwellers and keep their houses clean. Those who live on the pavements account for 2 crores. Scavengers account for about 58 lakhs. I get a total of 33 crores living in poverty or living in conditions near poverty. That is equal to the population of the United States and 1.5 times the population of Pakistan, more than 2 times the population of Russia. Besides this, there has to be some kind of an account of the loss of dignity, which of course cannot be accounted in terms of numbers, because where there is a loss of dignity, human dignity suffers incalculable damage to one's right to life, of a decent life. That's a human right. And every single day, when about 70 crores of our people do not have access to toilets. Now, this figure you can discount. This is from some government publication or reply in Parliament. You can discount if you like. I continue with 70 crores of people who do not have proper toilets and therefore who are forced to defecate in the open. Girls in school who do not have in their schools proper toilets, they account for 4.4 crores. These girls, especially those who come from rural India, already suffer the indignity of having to wait for sundown to go to the fields for open defecation. Now when they go to the school, they do not have any facilities there, no toilet facilities. This is the loss of human dignity every single day. This is the state of the forgotten people of this country. Stunted children, the number of 4.22 crores, which is given in government publications, and United Nations, UNICEF and WHO reports, stunted children are the highest in the world. Together with that is the number of wasting children. They account for another 70 lakhs children. Added to all that is a mysterious element. What is called young people, young men and women in the age group of 18 to 25, who are neither in education, nor in employment, nor in training. The mysterious, unaccountable number of young people who are in none of these. 10 crores of people, that is official figures, are there. So in any way I calculate, there is the incalculable element of the loss of human dignity involving about 90 crores people. Discount that if you want to. Because when I speak, I should speak of some numbers, people whom I can visualize as suffering from a loss of human dignity and therefore quality of life. So this is what I call the other side of our republic. Now I ask my fellow citizens, in RTI query and answer, Right to Information Act answer, it was admitted that in the year 2014 or 2013, 320 crores were spent on the Republic Day celebration. You will see the cruel contrast of that word celebration with what I said just now. Nothing to celebrate in poverty, the great oppressor, nothing to celebrate the life in the slums, nothing to celebrate of life on the pavements, nothing to celebrate on the scavengers, nothing to celebrate in the no access to toilets situation for our girls in government schools, nothing to celebrate the fact that we have stunted children, the highest number in the world, and wasting children too, which means the degree of malnutrition has reached a stage where they may die, and nothing to celebrate that mysterious figure of 10 crores, not in education, not in employment, not in training. Altogether, they all add up to another side of the Republic, for whom the Republic and the celebrations that happen on 26th January is totally irrelevant. It goes in no way connected with their daily lives. It is time to think of this other side of the Republic seriously. No amount of sloganeering, no amount of myth can solve that problem. It has to be faced truthfully. A storm is brewing there, and we better face it squarely, truthfully, for otherwise we cannot predict the outcome.